doesn't love the sight of fresh food? Too bad, in a matter of minutes it turns into that. I don't know about you, but I'm constantly wondering whether I should throw away my food waste, put it down the disposal, or worse, those disgusting leaking compost bags. Ugh. I mean, where is all the waste supposed to go? That's not what I had in mind. This is why we developed WasteReviver. We wanted something that was beautifully designed and subtle. No one wants to clutter their countertop with some big, ugly trash can. When we throw away our leftovers, we're contributing to the more than 330 billion pounds of food waste in just North America alone each year. How it works is simple. Add in your no longer needed food waste, plastic bags, napkins, paper towels, power on the composter, and turn on the grinder. In no time, you're going to have perfectly fresh soil to use in your garden. We also have a patented cooling process that cools down the now soil in just 5 minutes. There's also a built-in UVC light on the lid that kills off any bacteria and germs from the food. Cleanup is also incredibly easy. Simply lift out the inner container and rinse it off in the sink. Our composter only makes natural, rich soil, not fertilizer. Most people don't know this, but creating fertilizer actually emits a disgusting smell, which attracts way more flies and takes significantly longer to make. To combat any sort of smell, WasteReviver uses a refillable carbon filter that can easily be changed through the side panel. With 6 key buttons placed on top, it's so easy to use, a kid could do it. But if you don't want your little one going full-on button mashing, simply turn on the child lock. See, I told you, being better for the environment doesn't mean you have to be covered in old, disgusting food. Nope, don't even think about it. Backing WasteReviver means you're taking that one step towards a better world for us all. The dolphins thank you. Thank you for helping us bring WasteReviver to life.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I've been beta testing this product for the last week. It's called the WasteReviver, and it is a composter. What I love about it is that it's a mini composter, so it fits really well anywhere in your house. It's light, so it goes with everything that I have in the kitchen, and it has this nice little strong gray strap, so you could carry it around and put it wherever you want. And the coolest thing about it is that you take all your food scraps from the kitchen, you put it inside, push one button, come back in 2 hours, and it's turned to dirt. And you can use it in your garden, and with the same food that you've grown in your garden, you just put it back in there again, and it just keeps the process going. And it's amazing because it only takes 2 hours, whereas other composters take much, much longer to process the food scraps into dirt. This, within a matter of hours, it's ready. And it's pretty automated, so it has a bunch of different buttons and features that you can select, but if you push the power button, it does the whole process by itself. It has a lock button as well, so if you have kids that you don't want to get in there, which I have, and they love exploring, this will lock them out of it. It has a UV button, cooling, drying, and grinding, but like I said, the power button does it all, so I really haven't had to use the other features yet. I bet you guys all want to see what it does, so let's see the coolest part. So I'm just going to open this up here, and it has this bucket inside, so you just put your food scraps in there. So I'm going to take a banana. You can put a lot of different things in there. You just want to avoid like animal products, and except eggs you can put in there, but you don't want to put like meat in there. You put a banana, some cauliflower scraps, some apples I'm going to put in there. You could even put the whole paper towel in there. Lemon peels and eggs, more bananas. Okay, let's fill this thing. Some avocado shells. Okay, let's close this up. So you just press the power button, and then we'll come back in 2 hours and check it out. Bye! Okay, so we're back and the composter's done. Let's see what we got. So here we go, here's our dirt, and it smells so fresh. You would think with a composter it would just smell really bad, but I don't know how it works. Somehow it makes the dirt smell amazing every time it comes out. And with all the food scraps I had, it ends up being this small pile of dirt, which is great for the environment because it reduces your waste 90%. And then after I dump this in my garden for my veggies and flowers or whatever you want to grow in your garden, you just throw this bucket in your dishwasher, and there you go, easy cleanup.
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm here with WasteReviver, and I'm here to talk a little bit about our indoor composter. WasteReviver is a great way to compost food scraps inside your house. With the help of a built-in UVC light, you can get compost in 2 hours. This also helps you reduce waste volume by up to 90%. But on top of that, using it is very, very, very easy. You have a child safety lock to keep a little finger safe, and you are also able to clean it with ease. And it's odor-free, so you won't smell anything bad as you're composting. With that 30,000-foot view, let's dive into some of the specifics. Let's talk a little bit about the control features on the WasteReviver. So we've got our on and off button, our child safety lock, our UV light, and you can cool and dry the compost for either hot or cold compost. And then finally, you have the grind button to actually turn it into dirt. So let's talk a little bit about what the WasteReviver can actually compost. Well, you can compost your basic compostables, so that might be coffee grounds, tea bags, eggshells, vegetables, maybe food scraps from the table. But on top of that, unlike other composting methods, you can actually do meat and fish and dairy goods as well. And if you've got excess paper lying around or even cardboard, if you shred that up, it works really, really well as a nitrate in the compost. Now that we've talked a little bit about the overview, let's actually open this up and see how it works. So we open the top here, and we've got this grind bucket, which is where we're going to be putting our compost scraps. Very, very, very easy to use and slide in. Once we close it, then the UV light, which is positioned here, will do its magic. But before we get to that point, I've got some table scraps here left over from last night. We've got some sourdough bread, some zucchini, some broccoli, and some arugula. I'm going to load this up. We've actually got enough space for about twice this much inside the bucket, but for now this will do. We'll close the top, we'll turn the power on, and let it get to work. We'll come back to this in a little bit. All right, it's been about 2 hours now, so let's check on our compost. All right, we're looking good. So as you can see, the UVC light has dried everything out and ground it up. This actually looks like a really nice rich mulch, which would be great to throw on top of maybe your garden bed, especially if you had something like strawberries, or if you were trying to just keep things like nutrients in your soil a little more fresh. As you can see, the volume has also drastically reduced. We had the arugula up to here, and it's now all the way down at the bottom. This is looking really good, and I think it's probably time for us to put this in our garden.